Hey, what's going on? This is your boy bgrynch. Welcome to the very first episode of UnderGround Live Radio with your hosts, bgrynch and Reilly. Why don't you say hello?
Hello.
How are you, Reilly?
I'm fantastic. How are you?
I'm doing quite well myself. This is 15 minutes of talk radio bliss brought to you by Vindica Clothing by Stacy Rojas. Check out her YouTube teasers. Search Vindica or check out Stacy's Facebook page at Stacy Rojas. Also brought to you by www.finsterpink.com. Grab your Finster gear there at www.finsterpink.com. So, I am your boy bgrynch. Most of you know me from bgrynch Live on Tuesday nights at 9 o'clock on Facebook and YouTube. I'm that crazy motherfucker that does all that crazy talk. And this is my crazy friend, Reilly. Yes, ma'am. As Reilly sits there with a cigarette in her mouth.
I'm quitting.
Yeah, that's what they all say. Yeah, so you're going to want to catch this radio show every Thursday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time because that's how we roll here in Radioland on Anarchy Incorporated Media's social media network.
Yeah, you'll be able to call in.
Yes, you will. Actually, starting next week, you'll be able to call in. We'll have call-ins at 954-299-9800, but don't try to call in right now because our phone systems are not set up. So don't waste your time trying to call in, but actually next Tuesday we'll tell you all about it. So, how are you, Reilly?
I'm doing pretty fantabulous.
I'm really glad to hear that.
I can't complain.
I have something really fucking weird to tell you that just happened to me about an hour ago.
And what's that?
All right, so I normally don't open up my windowsill. Okay, my shades on my window, normally I keep them closed. But my cat Stimpy was up on my table. Seemed like he wanted to go on the windowsill. So for the first time in forever, I actually pull the window shade up and Stimpy goes under the windowsill. Okay? So,
lo and behold.
Yeah, this fucking black dude comes over and starts staring in my window. Now, at first, I'm thinking to myself, he's probably just staring at Stimpy. You know, no harm, no foul. I'm letting him stare at Stimpy. It wasn't weird until Stimpy jumped off. Black dude starts staring at Stimpy, and Stimpy jumps off the windowsill, at which time the black dude, homeboy, just keeps staring in my window watching me cook.
Now, wait, how close was homeboy to the window?
His nose was pressed up against my fucking window.
Like, you could see his air, the fog breathing up on the window?
I could totally tell he was alive because there was total steam coming onto the window. And I thought that to be quite... And, what's
Start writing messages in the fog?
No, he was just staring at me. And I'm thinking to myself, this is like the craziest fucking thing that's ever happened to me. And I start looking at him, and I'm like, yo, what's up? And he does nothing but stare. And he's staring, and he's staring. So finally I decided maybe it's time I go outside and ask this dude to fucking leave.
Okay.
And it appears that he was tweaking on something.
Oh, he was in Tweakerville.
He was in Tweakerville.
Tweaky town.
So, as you remember the last time I encountered a tweaker here, that you were actually here when that happened.
Oh, yeah. I'll never forget that one.
Yeah. I had to have some words with him and tell him to leave my window alone. And in which case he did. And I just left spooked out. I'm still kind of spooked out, to be perfectly honest with you.
And he just left peacefully, and that was it.
He didn't leave peacefully. He had this thing with my window where he just didn't want to stop staring at it. Even when I was outside confronting him, he continued to, argue with me while staring in my window.
So maybe it was a thing, he had a thing with the window, or perhaps it was his own reflection he was talking to, and he thought he was talking to another person.
I could possibly say that, but my windows aren't that clean to see your own reflection in. I think he liked my sink, perhaps.
Your sink?
Well, that's what you see if you're looking straight in my window. Or my microwave. I don't know. There was something about my kitchen that he enjoyed, obviously.
I don't know. You're always confronting people in Tweaky Town, so...
Isn't that weird? Wasn't that weird that time that you were over here and that dude banged on my door?
Yeah, I'll never forget that, ever. That was like, at that moment, I feared for my life, and I got aroused at the same time.
That's because bgrynch's a badass.
No, I was scared. At first, I thought it was a joke, and then, like, he continued. I was like, oh, my God, should I call the cops? What do I do? What do I do?
But I had the situation well in hand.
You did, because I wasn't going to go outside for anything.
No.
Unless I heard, like, a gunshot, then I would call the cops and then peek out.
You got to admit, though, when I came back in after handling that situation, your panties were a little moist, weren't they?
They were. About 3/4.
I'm so proud to hear that.
3/4 away.
I'm so proud to hear that.
Now, that was nuts.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy. That was crazy, actually. So this
Coral Springs is rough.
South Central Coral Springs is a war zone. You know, as you know,
tweakers.
The Ducks stole my $40.
They're badass.
They're G's, man. The fucking Ducks are totally G out here.
OGs.
Fucking A, right. ODOGs. OGODs.
OGs.
Original gangster, old school Ducks. And this was one of them ugly ducks, too, that looks like a fucking turkey in the front with the fucking big fucking...
those turduckins. Those things are evil. They hiss at me and they chase after us. Me and my daughter were running away from them one day, but we didn't think to, like, ditch our snacks. That's what they wanted, so we just continued to run, you know, screaming like little pansies away from these ducks that are vicious.
They're vicious. Well, I had to chase down this duck, and he just ran away from me and then flew over a canal, in which case the chase was over because I wasn't going to go swimming in a nasty South Central Coral Springs canal. So $40 lost.
Oh, you don't know what's in those canals. I would not go swimming around.
No, not in them.
No.
Sometimes
those ducks, I would throw punch him.
That I would have liked to. I chased him. He started flying away from me.
The fucking nerve.
The nerve of that motherfucker. Flew right by me, clipped the $40 that was hanging out of my pocket, then went on the ground. I confronted him, in which case I had to give chase.
Mm-hmm.
He ran from me, and I had to chase him through bushes. In which case, by the time he met the canal, he flew across the canal, and I was like, "You motherfucker! Yeah. You got my $40 that wasn't going to be spent on anything like narcotics or anything like that. It was $40, you know."
He was giggling to himself in glee.
Yeah, with his little
exactly what he was doing.
With his little partner that he had with him, his little gangster partner.
Oh yeah, they always have one of their brothers with them.
Yeah,
motherfuckers.
I'm telling you, man, those fucking ducks, man, they're vicious. They will come at you. They have no fear.
They will. They hiss.
They hiss and they come right at you, and it's all fucked up. These ducks.
No, they don't care. They come stepping right up to you.
Yeah, they'll step up on you and be like, they'll be like, quack quack, and you'll be like, holy shit. And that's what actually, it was so funny because when I released that video, this girl Lauren actually said he was probably using that $40 to buy some quack.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
I couldn't even come up with something as good as that.
Yeah, that would get that duck 2 pieces of quack.
Well, South Central Coral Springs, man. That's what he's doing. That's exactly what he did.
Unbelievable. Yeah, that was kind of funny. That was a funny remark. But yeah, and as I was telling you earlier, from my ex-heroin addict fucking girlfriend, Brittany, who I let stay here for a couple of days, I found some red dye, some metallic red dye, that I was thinking about dyeing my hair.
You look terrible.
You think so?
Yeah.
Nobody would notice because I'm always wearing my hat, but I remember the last time that I dyed my hair red, I looked like a bull dyke.
It would look like my picture, when you saw that one picture, it'd be with the black hat and the red hair.
That's actually the picture that comes up when you call my phone.
Exactly. See, it looked good on me because I'm a female, but then imagine that on you, but even more obnoxious red. Yeah,
darker red.
Metallic
red, yeah.
It looked terrible.
Oh. I rock everything I do, though.
Just return it.
That's a great idea.
I know.
Get some fucking money, return it.
I know.
You're a fucking genius.
I can't help myself. It's a gift.
I'm doing that. Well, there's hockey on, actually, after the show. We still got 4 minutes and 40 seconds left to do of the show, so in 4 minutes and 50 seconds, I will be watching hockey.
Thanks to me.
Yes, thanks to you. Absolutely thanks to you. For those of you that don't know, Reilly actually jailbroke my Fire Stick so I could watch every hockey game that's going on in the entire world.
Yes, and I'll help anybody out there for a small fee.
For a small fee of $75. Now, the going rate, I think, is $50.
If you think that she got it from Publix, then or whatever store you think she would get it from, just bring it back there. You don't have the receipt, they'll take it.
Yeah, I think it was CVS.
Yeah, they'll take it. Definitely CVS.
Yeah, I'm going to have to check it out.
That's what I'm here for.
You are so smart.
I know, I'm always here to help.
You really are.
Friends for.
You are a helpful friend.
But yeah, we look forward to calls, and we look forward to everybody tuning in.
Yes, definitely. We are definitely high on audience participation.
Yes, we love it.
I love it. I've been getting more into audience participation on the live stream show.
Yeah.
Which seems to go very well because the audience actually likes to be, included in the show, involved. And
everybody likes to be involved.
Yeah, and I like to involve people.
Mm-hmm.
And I sometimes get involved with people that are fucking crazy, and then that
sometimes
more than I'd like to fucking get into.
And you even know it ahead of time. You just love it.
You know what? I get bored. Drama follows me, and I try to stay away from drama, but sometimes I get bored. I need something stimulating.
And it's like always when you think that you've met like the end boss of crazies, there's always another one to blow your mind even more.
Let me tell you something. This last bitch that I dealt with just a couple of days ago, really, I talk a lot about how crazy I am and how fucking silly and stupid and nutty I am and how insane I am and how utterly insane I am and how I'm not responsible for my fucking actions and how many medications I take and all that shit. Let me tell you something. I am completely fucking normal to most of these fucking people that I meet, and they're all bitches. They're all chicks. And they are fucking out of their fucking minds.
Yeah. And the better looking they are, the more nuts they are. And that's a fact.
Yeah, that's true. This has been my experience with women. I go out with beautiful women, and they're all fucking crazy.
Yep.
Better looking they are, the crazier they are.
True story.
It's fucking...
Absolutely.
It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable.
Rough life. Rough life.
Well, we're coming down to our last minute and a half.
Damn, that went fast.
I know. Time flies when you're having a good time.
Oh.
Time flies when you're having a blast. So I just have to make sure that my window shades stay closed because I don't want any peepers. Luckily, I wasn't in my underwear.
They'll be back.
Yeah, I like to walk around my house naked.
Yeah, I'd refrain from doing that for a little while.
Especially with the windows open. Yeah. Fucking crazy. It's all crazy. Anyway, before we go, don't forget that Tuesday nights, 9 p.m., you can watch bgrynch Live on Facebook or YouTube. Search bgrynch Live on YouTube. That's for when I go into YouTube jail. And we're going to be introducing a brand new co-host next week. Won't that be exciting, Reilly?
Yes, sir.
And this radio show will be broadcast every Thursday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I hope you guys continue to tune in.
Love to hear from you.
Yes, because we will have that call-in feature, and it will be dope. Mm-hmm. We try to keep it going, bossing over here at Anarchy Incorporated Media's UnderGround Live Radio.
There is no try. We just do.
We do what the fuck we can. We do what the fuck we want. That's what it's all about, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Well, we're just about going to hit the post on this one. So what I'd like to say is thank you, everybody. You want to say goodbye to everybody?
Bye, everybody. Have a lovely day.
Keep it real, people. Love each other.